Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Legion here. Now we back in it with another video. Now today, we'll be talking about when will be the next time we actually see Suicide Squad. Now before we get into it, if you guys are not, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to 26K, so I would love to hit that milestone. And if you go to enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
2,000 years later.
So with Suicide Squad being scheduled to release next year or early February, we really only have 3 months until that comes around, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Now we all know that the game did get delayed, and we pretty much haven't heard nothing about the game, and 9 times out of 10, people when they hear about the Suicide Squad game probably forgot about it, which is understandable because they have been quiet, and we're only 3 months out and we have heard nothing about it overall. Now that could possibly change with these 2 options that we do have. Now for the first option, it's pretty much going to be the main thing that's going to happen 9 times out of 10 because it is the Game Awards. Now the Game Awards will be happening in December 7th, and of course that is a big opportunity for companies to promote their game for next year. And we all know Suicide Squad with being released next year is going to appear there. There's no way that it does not appear there at all. Now I have to say, waiting for the Game Awards for this game, especially when it comes out in early February, is not a good idea in my opinion. Let's be real, we have December. We all know when the Game Awards happen in December, you know, they gotta promote the game, do whatever they do. Then all of a sudden the developers go on Christmas break. They go on Christmas break and they don't come back until early January or mid-January. Then probably like 2 weeks after that, then the game comes out, and they haven't been working on the game or nothing at all since they've been on break. That's why I feel like, especially with the marketing as well when it comes to the game, that's why I feel like waiting to the Game Awards is, I don't know. It just puts a sour taste in my mouth. I would rather them start in November actually marketing the game and just rebranding it. And especially when it comes to the new trailer that they supposedly have cooked up, they can reveal that at the Game Awards. Nothing is wrong with that at all. But they should start promoting the game right now. Like, at least have 3 months for people to have like soak in whatever they're doing, especially with the rebranding that they're supposed to be doing for the game. I don't know. I feel like waiting till the Game Awards is pretty crazy, but I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Hopefully whatever they do and whatever they showcase, it could really win people over, because we all know people just really much haven't even given this game a chance at all. They seen the gameplay, they just read it off, that's a dead game, woo woo, which I can see why, but then again, it's crazy how people switched up on them, especially with them trying something new with the superhero multiplayer genre, since we only have gotten 1 superhero live service game, and that was Marvel's Avengers. We all know how that went, but I do have to say Rocksteady do have an advantage over Marvel's Avengers compared to that, because let's be honest, we all know that the engine that Marvel's Avengers ran on was not built for a multiplayer game. It was not. It was built on a single player engine, but for Suicide Squad, it's built on Unreal Engine 4, and it's looked like it's built for multiplayer, that they had the premise of it being multiplayer. So it's not like they thought it was gonna be a single player game, then they just automatically switched it mid-development to a multiplayer game. It seemed like they already had it in plan that it was going to be multiplayer. It was going to be, you know, multiplayer, had the live service stuff added into the game. So that's the advantage I say that they have over Marvel's Avengers. And if they play their cards right, they can actually do something and really cook right here. But it depends what they do, especially when it comes to the DLC with the new heroes that they're going to be adding, the new missions, and that they have a scheduled plan for every content drop that they're going to be doing. So that's the most important thing that they really have to get right. That's really the main focus that they have to do, because that's how you run a live service game. You have to have the content planned out, make sure it's something that people enjoy when it comes to the new characters and the new missions that they're adding, make sure the gameplay loop is fun, have people involved, have people notified when stuff is coming out, keep the communication up. That's pretty much all you really have to do. It's really simple when you think about it. But honestly, we're just gonna have to see and wait what happens. Hopefully they do some type of reveal in November. Then when December comes for the Game Awards, they show off that new trailer that has been supposedly leaked and already cooked up and ready to go. Then December, they promote the game heavy. January, they promote the game heavy. If I get a lucky chance to actually play the game early, I'm going to make sure I provide as much feedback as I can, because I know how multiplayer games work. I've been playing them majority of my whole life. That's why I like playing multiplayer or live servers or MMOs, because that's pretty much all I've played for all my life, to be honest. A little bit of single player here and there, but it's mainly been multiplayer MMOs and live service games that I've been playing. Because if they have a vision, they know what they want to do, they listen to the community feedback, there's pretty much nothing that can really have this game on the downfall, unless they just mess up their whole revenue income from the game itself, or just messes up completely when it comes to the game and it just comes out buggy, all that good stuff. So we're gonna have to see when the game does come out. So I do want to add in, I think with them having free DLC with new characters, new missions, all that being added for free, it's pretty much an L unless they update their monetization strategy, because we only know that you could buy the game, that's the way they make money. The second is the battle pass, and the third is the skins for the characters. That's the only way they're making monetization. Now I'm not sure if they're doing weapon skins, they haven't made no confirmation about that, so that's just something I'm just putting in the air. I think it's possible, but I don't really know because there's been no confirmation about that. But only relying on the battle pass and skins, I don't know. I cannot see that working unless they update their battle pass consistently and have things on there that people actually want to get and actually want to buy. That's the only way I could see that actually being a thing and them actually making money that way. But if they're not making money that way, they need to change it where you could buy DLCs, have the battle pass and skins. And the reason why is because if they have it where you can buy DLCs, they should make those DLCs lengthy and worth it. They making it basically an expansion if it's large enough. If it's nothing like a huge expansion or something that can really change the game or just give it quality updates or just something nice, then I don't know, keep it free. But then again, the thought of having free DLC is just, I don't like that. I just don't like when companies do that in general. Of course, it's cool and nice to have free DLC, but if the DLC is not worth it, or if it's not as much as people expected, I don't know. Hopefully they change that free DLC rule. I don't mind paying for DLC if it's worth it. If it's not worth it, I don't know. Keep it free. But we really just got to see what they do when it comes to that whole free DLC thing, if they changed it or not, with the re-reveal that they're going to be doing possibly in December or hopefully November. But let me know in the comments, how do you guys feel about Suicide Squad? Do you think they should wait till the Game Awards to reveal the game itself, or you think they should start in November and then proceed to go into the Game Awards, then just go crazy with the marketing? But that's pretty much it for today's video. It's Lejeune here. I will see you guys later, and I'm gone. Peace.